everyone, and welcome back to Horse Haven. We are here in the beautiful flowery Flower Meadows Ranch, where we keep all of our gorgeous Constellation horses. And I have been away for a little while. As you guys know, I have been gone on my trip to Hawaii. It was really fun. Whoops-a-doops, I did not mean to pop in here and say hello to you, Starburn, but it's very nice to see you. Oh my goodness, but it was really fun, but I wasn't able to actually have internet access while I was in the middle of the Hawaiian jungle. That was pretty awesome, and that means there are so many surprises waiting for me to find here in Horse Haven, including new Starburn, I'm not trying to feed you, I'm trying to clean up that pile of poo. Oh, there, I got it, thank goodness. Including the brand new Constellation horse, the Pisces Year 2. And oh my gosh, is this horse not gorgeous? I'm so in love with all of that pink. Look at that pink. Look at those glorious flowers. There's just cherry blossoms everywhere. It is probably cherry blossom season in the beautiful places in the world that the cherry blossom trees happen to grow. And I love the Pisces. You guys know this because I very eagerly have been breeding up Pisces for quite some time. We have quite a few Pisces of our own, including Sakura. So this is Sakura the second. She is our Pisces Tier 3 from last year. Oh my goodness. She's just so beautiful. This is the Year 1 Pisces, and so let's go ahead and see if we can get a good glance. This is what she looked like last year. We have the two fish chasing each other. We have the beautiful sakura blossoms going up the side, and we took forever to be able to get this dark, vibrant, gorgeous pink coloring on the mane of our horses by breeding up the Pisces Year 1 all the way to Tier 3. You guys were with me. That was a big journey. It required a lot of help from a whole bunch of our friends. I think Skull Candy finally broke the code of being able to have the horse we bred our horses with to get the Tier 3 Pisces. But I have to admit, I'm so in love with Pisces as a whole because of just their pink flowery beauty that I did something I never ever do. And I really wanted to share this glorious beauty with you, especially look at this mask. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I want to buy so many of these masks while we still can. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So I did something I never do, and I normally don't tell you guys to ever even think about because there's so many diamonds you can earn if you work really hard at breeding and raising your horses. And I bought her. I actually, for one of the first times ever, bought a horse. This is actually one of the first horses I have ever bought instead of just tried to breed up. So I don't know what the family tree for the Pisces Year 2 is just yet, but I couldn't resist. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. She's so pretty. And I just really wanted to be able to share her with you guys and be able to show off when she moves, you can see the branches. There's the moon. I mean, look, you can watch the moon rise on the side of your horse's butt. That is pretty elegant in its own weird way. So you can see the moon pass by. Oh my gosh, that's just so beautiful. And we also managed to get the special headdress when you go ahead and buy the horse instead of having to buy the headdress inside of the closet, our little gear shop. So I'm going to go see how much it would cost to get another one really quickly. Look at that. I mean, she's just so pretty. So yes, I did do it. I caved. I never cave. I normally am so strict. Oh, you can only have one? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, we have the full set of gear. Look at this. I want to get more. I want to be able to buy more of these. I guess I have to go on to another horse maybe? Or maybe you're only allowed to have one at a time? I didn't know that. I want to buy them. I want more than one because that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, but that is the Pisces headdress and it is gorgeous. I love the flowers. Of course I would be a sucker for that. So let's go ahead and go back over and let me introduce you to our new addition to the stables. This is Malia, and Malia is actually, supposedly, from the research I did, the Hawaiian name for plumeria blossom, and I love plumerias. We saw tons of plumerias on our special Hawaiian vacation, and it was just so beautiful. They have the most enchanting smell. They are one of my favorite flowers of all time. So because the Pisces are one of my favorite horses of all time, and I love the pink and the beauty and the signs of spring arriving, that is why we went ahead and we snagged her. So I also wanted to share her with you guys so you could see how gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful they are, and maybe think about getting them yourself if you're potentially a lover of all things pink and Pisces as I am. And let's go ahead and jump over to feed this wee little baby named Pearl. But yeah, I normally never ever buy the horses. I really love the challenge of raising our horses so that they hit different levels. Like Pearl is now going to be a level 5, tier 3, year 1 Pisces. Talk about a mouthful. It's kind of really fun because when you have to explain the whole like lineage, this is a tier 3, year 1 Pisces. It sounds like when you have to explain the lineage of like a really fancy dog or cat or horse, and there's this big long fancy pedigree name that they get. So I guess I could consider having to list off like the tier and the year and the type of horse. Those are all their pedigree names. So that's pretty fun. But all right, let's see if I can actually buy another one of the headdresses because they're so pretty. Can I please tell me? You can! So for 180 diamonds, you too, my friends, can actually buy one of these headdresses. And I want to get several of them so that we can put them on our Pisces. And because I'm a flower lover, I just love the idea of breeding up for Pisces and focusing on that and making our money that way. So you can actually just use your diamonds in order to reveal what the family tree for breeding Pisces would be, to increase your chances for being able to breed for them. We've often had a lot of luck when I'm really focused on getting those rare constellation horses in the past. And if you're wondering, but Seri, I don't have the monies to just throw around for a cute horse, what do I do? You want to raise up specifically your constellation horses. I find the constellation horses to be the best resource to diamond ratio. And if you breed and raise a lot of high tier constellation horses, so this is my Pisces tier 3, then she's immediately able to be sold for diamonds as soon as she's born. And if we raise Pearl all the way up to level 10, then she'll be able to be sold for a lot more diamonds. Let's see if I can find a good example. Like here's Apple the Third. He's worth 55 diamonds. That's quite a bit for just having a whole bunch of free diamonds. Well, they're not free really because you have to invest the resources, but it's really worth it. It's really worth it to raise your horses, and it's really fun because then you can do what I do and you can pretend that it represents how you're working really hard to be able to produce a wealthy horse line that you'll be able to buy the world with. So that's kind of what we're doing with our horses. This is how we make our money, breeding the constellation horses. But enough rambling about that. Anything else that happens to be new? Let's check over here. All right, fantasy horse breeding event. What? Fantasy horses are here during our special breeding event. You can make common horses to get fantasy horses. What? How does that even... What? I don't want to get... Oh my gosh, it's a breeding recipe. That's how it works. I got it. Okay, so if you have a Dutch warmblood and an Irish sport for this special fantasy breeding event, then you can get a glimmering fairy horse. And yes, we will be returning to the Fantasy Horse Island. And I have to say, the Fantasy Horse Island and the sneak peek updates that they have been putting on the Horsehaven Instagram and Twitter of some sort of, people are guessing, mysterious oasis. I love how often Horsehaven updates. So we're probably going to be doing much more frequent Horsehaven because I've seen you guys requesting it. So don't worry, I will be working on that. There's new tier 4 horses. Somewhat tempted, but not entirely tempted by all of them, but that's really cool. So if you guys are struggling with getting the gemstones to find the fantasy horses, it looks like you can keep an eye out for special fantasy horse breeding events, and you can like rotate the recipes. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they'll always have just like one fantasy horse breeding event going on. But all right, time to take care of our beautiful, beautiful ranch. We're going to be primarily at the French ranch today because we're going to go searching, and we will take a peek up at the island though, but we are going to be searching and searching to see if Malia here can find... Is she a boy or a girl? I didn't really check. Oh, Malia's a boy. Okay. Sorry, Malia. I'll have to come up with a new name for you, but you are still gorgeous. Kind of tempted to just name him like Sakura the Third. All right, so we're gonna... Well, you know what, Malia... you know what? Dang it. Okay, I'll come up with a new name for him. I totally wasn't thinking about like checking the gender when I named him. Now I feel a little embarrassed. But let's see if we can find a female of the tier or the year 2 fantasy horse, and that means I'm gonna need... Or not fantasy horse. See, there's too many pedigree names flying left and right. The year 2 Pisces, and we have Magic, a little boy. He's immediately available for 25 diamonds, so I'm going to go ahead and sell him. And let's go ahead and collect up the honey. And we're going to tend to our French ranch today because I have actually been thinking, especially since we raise so many fantasy horses here, that we might want to consider changing up how we do things over in the French ranch. Trying to make things, it's about time. But once a year, it's probably a good idea to think about making things look a little different. We have our carousel here. Let's see if there's anything I want to redeem right now. Not really. I already have several of these little tents. 20,000 coins for 10 rubies is not actually that bad. 6, these aren't really terrible, but I'll have to think about it. All right, let's check on our money. All right, we've got some mysterious gifts. Thank you guys so much for hiring me as your stable hand. That really means so much. Then we've got some social breeding rewards. I really need to get back over. Whoa, yay, the tier 4 stuff closed, so we got a whole bunch of things. Thank you so much to Alicia and all of you unknown amazing people for coming by to pet my horses. And I wonder if they're ever going to do something with the special club events that they're always talking about. All right, and I'll have to figure out club messages. And then anything else? New steeplechase, leaderboard. Wonderful. All right. So we took care of all of that. And let me think. Yeah, I really am thinking we're going to start doing things a little bit differently over here in the French ranch with all of our beautiful flower meadows, because we do have a lot of Constellation horses, and I really want to make something fancy to sort of represent the glorious beauty of the Constellation horses. And because we did buy the absolutely handsome and amazing, I mean, you can be beautiful if you want to, Malia. Maybe I'll just name him Mel or something. Maybe I'll name him after, like, some sort of flower god of some kind. I need to look up different flower gods throughout the world. That would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there's, like, male flower gods. All right, so, oh, look at that, 10 diamonds if we do all of the things that it asks for. But red feed and 7 steeplechases and red feed and orange feed. That would take a little bit of work to do the daily quest. I'll have to look at that later. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing things up in the French ranch. Can I expand any further over here? Nope. But I probably need to make the walkway up to our beautiful grand stable a little nicer. It would be really nice to upgrade our grand stable to its maximum capacity. We've already upgraded the paddock to maximum capacity. I love adding the flower fields, and I definitely need to add in some more flowers. Let's see if there's anything new available. We do have the Pisces artifact that we managed to get our hooves on because we bought the Pisces, and that's just so pretty. I kind of want to switch from having the carousel out and the leftover bits of the red rose race, and I want to turn it into sort of like a fountain garden that really suits the fact that really we're primarily breeding up glorious, gorgeous Pisces here. So I think we're going to change it over to like a flower fountain garden instead. And then let's see, anything else that I could kind of poke at? I mean, we've got these beautiful street lamps that might fit in. We have the potted flowers that might fit in. You guys, we should go back over to the island. I bet there'd be tons of beautiful flowers from the island that we can actually grab instead of the kind of plain, more normal flowers that we have over here. All of these blue wildflowers. I'm going to go ahead and buy 5 of them really quickly anyway, because we try to buy at least 3 to 5 flowers every time we visit the French ranch, and thus the flowers represent our dedication to showing up as often as we can. Let's do the purple ones this time, and maybe where's the white ones? I wish you could sort by the items so I could find the flowers a little easier. There we go. Let's grab this one, and then let's grab one more and put it down around here. There we go. But I think the new island that we could go visit for the fantasy horses, which we'll probably do next time since we've got plenty on our hands with tending to the ranches and looking for another year 2 Pisces over at our friends' ranches. I think we'll go and see if we can pluck any of the flowers and decorations from there and make it fit in with the fountains that we can have here. And are these the only fountains we've gotten? I wonder, do I have any other fountains? Let's go check the German ranch in just a second, and we'll see if I have any other fountains on hand. And we'll feed Malia, who will have a new name. Malia is actually a really cool name. I mean, plumeria, flowers don't have to be assigned a gender. It's fine. All right, so, let's go into our other ranches just very quickly and see what's going on in them. I guess we could, well, I kind of want to save the island ranch for next time because I'm so in love with the island ranch. And right now, today is kind of all about the beautiful Pisces. And oh man, we've got so much to do. Look at all of these gemstones. Why is it that I always forget how much I love Horsehaven? I should know how much I love it by now, since we have been building up our Horsehaven world and all of the horses that you see and all the horses that we work with for almost 2 years now. Isn't that a little surreal? We have been playing and working with Horsehaven for 1.5 years now, all because you guys suggested it ages ago. I wonder what our Farmville farm would have looked like if I had been able to keep at it that long. Probably pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and tend to the grapes, tend to the cherries. I'm probably going to run out of room for stuff pretty soon. Let's see what's in the treehouse marketplace, because it always has really fun stuff to sell. Dun, 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 dun. I will totally accept that feed for that price. That's wonderful. I'll even accept those carrots for that price. Also wonderful. And they have the funky, cool colored hats in there. Oh, wow. And this place is empty. Oh my gosh. Look how empty this is. We should be able to get some really cool breeding projects going on in here. My gracious, I didn't realize that it was such a ghost town over here. Oh, and storage is full, so let's go ahead and get some of the fruit feed up and going. I happen to know that our friend, the horse wrangler, actually needs some of the fruit feed. Let's see, where's the rest of the... Oh, yeah, there they are. Needs some of the fruit feed. Whoa! For his gem quest. He will give us gems in exchange for fruit feed. Oh no, I feel the addiction coming in. I'm having so much fun again. That doesn't take much work. Who do we have hiding in the grand stable? And we need to upgrade the grand stable at some point too. We have plenty of projects to keep us busy, and that's not even counting the breeding projects, my friends. So let me see. Let's come over and check what our good friend needs. He also needs some turnips. So we're going to go ahead and visit the UK ranch today, and then we're going to go back to the French ranch, and we're going to spend just a moment or two searching at the other ranches for a Pisces year 2. All right. Oh, I forgot we upgraded the paddock. Yeah, I think what we might do is we may start picking a single ranch to focus on for a little while, maybe for the month, for instance, and we'll try to make it fully upgraded and get it really wonderfully decorated and just make it super beautiful. And then we'll move on to the next ranch, like for the next special event or whatever whimsy hits us. All right, we'll put down tons of the turnips for now because we know we need those. I still love our little Stonehenge that we have back here. Very lovely. Didn't mean to pop in here, but you know what, Natha? Wee little one, if you would like some cherries, then I will give you some cherries. There you go, little guy. All right. Oh, wow, he's going to grow up. Yes. All right. And whenever you can get a horse that is not a Constellation horse up to level 10, they do become available to sell for diamonds. So that is very useful. That's why I put so much work in putting our horses out in the paddock. I find it to be really useful to shove horses out in the paddock when you are busy, because it generates diamonds over time. It pushes the horse's experience up, gets them up to level 10, and once they are up to a beautiful level 10, then you are able... I gotta get all the poop out of the paddock. There we go. Nice and clean. Once you get them up to that level, then you are able to work with them and sell them for diamonds. There we go. But you guys know all this. I just feel like it's been so long since we've been in Horsehaven, I have to explain some of what we do. There we go. For any of you new guys who might be thinking about jumping in and trying it out, it's pretty fun, as you can tell. I'm slipping back into my Horsehaven addiction. All right, and we're going to pop back into the French ranch, and we're going to wrap up today. It's starting to get to be so many things to do. We can only focus on like a couple ranches a day. But we're going to pop over here, and I'm actually going to go searching for a Pisces 2 that we could breed with. So let's try out Kirsten first. Oh my gosh, we can go to Kirsten's Fantasy Ranch. That is so cool. Whoops, wrong button. All right, so Kirsten, let's pop over here. I think Kirsten normally has her horses in the French ranch, and we'll just look at a couple people really quickly. It's going to be tricky to be able to see. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, the Capricorn 2. Oh my, the Aquarius 2, the Libra 2. Here is the year 1 Leo. My birthday horse is the Leo, and it is coming up next couple weeks from now, so about 2 weeks from now. So you can be sure that I'm going to be trying to tackle following what the Leo is up to. Oh, look at all these beautiful fantasy horses. Oh my gosh, so many beautiful fantasy horses. Very lovely. I love the unicorn. Oh my gosh. And look at that. The glacial fairy horse. So beautiful. So beautiful. Not quite the ones we're looking for though. So I'm going to check a couple more ranches. Let's see. Anybody here? This is the Walaria. And this one is the Rocky Mountain. And over here, the Hackney. And we'll check out just her last 2 ranches. And if I don't find the Pisces 2, at least we have a male Pisces 2 forever and ever and ever now. So as long as someone out there has a female Pisces 2, then we will be able to breed with them. All right, so nobody there. And we're going to check out somebody else's fantasy island for the first time. So, how do I forget how gorgeous and beautiful this place is? It's just stunning. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm so in love. This is so perfect, especially considering I just went to Hawaii and then I see this and I'm just, oh my gosh. We may end up with like having fields of unicorns. I could see us turning the German ranch into like fields of unicorn ranch. And then the fairy horses can live up here on the fantasy island because they have wings. Oh, who knows what's going to happen. There's just so many beautiful fantasy horses and I've got a weakness for them. But all right, you guys, no luck finding the Pisces 2 female that needs to be renamed male Pisces year 2 needs. But I'm back into feeling a little bit addicted to the beauty of Horsehaven and just how much fun it is to share it with you guys. So you can expect hopefully very regular Horsehavens back on their Tuesday, Thursday schedule as usual, and maybe even a bonus now and then if we happen to have some fun events or if I can ever figure out a way to organize my friends list a little bit better so we could set it up so that you guys could show off your ranches as well. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.